Here is a dish of my linguine with shrimp and zucchini. This is an easy pasta dish. It is absolutely delicious and it's simple to make. Let's go over the ingredients and let's get cooking. Okay, so to get started, here I have 1 pound of large shrimp. What I did was I patted them dry with paper towel. We're going to be using 1 large zucchini. We're going to cut that in a half moon. I have Parmesan cheese to finish the dish. We're going to be going in with butter, lemon, parsley, garlic, red pepper flakes, onion, and linguine, olive oil, salt, and pepper. So to start, what I want to do is I want to season very lightly the shrimp with salt and a little black pepper. Okay. Now to start, what we're going to do is we're going to start bringing 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil to temperature. We're going to put that over a medium-high flame. Okay, that looks good. Once this gets hot, we're going to sear the shrimps until they turn nice and pink. And where's my tongs? Let me just grab my tongs here. Okay. So, I noticed a lot of you have been commenting and giving me a lot of feedback. And I gotta say thank you very much. And I'm doing everything I can to accommodate all you guys because obviously this studio isn't complete yet and I am struggling with equipment because all the equipment that I'm using so far is new. So I'm starting to get used to it, but half of my stuff, like my pots and my pans, all that stuff is still in storage and it's kind of hard. Now, I know one of you guys asked me for ravioli, and I will be getting to that. I don't know when, but I will be getting to that as soon as I dig out my ravioli stuff. I plan on doing a lot of braised dishes. This stove is not hooked up yet. As you can see, I still have stuff in boxes here. The stove is not put together yet. It's not hooked up, so I can't do nothing with that. The hood's not hooked up yet, and I still have a lot of work to do. So I will be getting to things shortly, but I do appreciate all of your comments and all your feedback, and let's continue with this recipe. So the oil is just coming up to temperature. I already seasoned the shrimp with salt and pepper. What we're going to do is we're going to go in. And remember, I patted that dry with paper towel. It has to be dry. Otherwise, the shrimp will end up steaming instead of sauteing. So, put the shrimp in, and we're going to saute this just until the shrimps turn pink. And that should take about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so these shrimps are just turning pink and cooked through. I do not want to overcook them. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove them now and put them on the side. And they just look absolutely beautiful. We turn the pan over medium heat. Let's go down to medium on this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in with our onion. Okay. The onion is on a 1/2 inch dice. And we're going to saute the onion just until it becomes soft and translucent, and that should take about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so these onions are becoming nice, soft, and translucent, and they're starting to brown slightly. What we're going to do is we're going to go in with the garlic. Add the garlic, the red pepper flakes, and we're going to saute this just until it's fragrant. Okay. That should only take about 30 seconds. I could smell it. We're going to go back in with the shrimp because these shrimps are not fully cooked. Okay. We're going to go in with 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to remove it from the heat. And we're going to give this a small little toss. I already dropped the pasta. Okay. This is just looking fabulous. So this is an easy pasta recipe. And I'm sure you're going to love this. It doesn't get any easier than this. Okay. So what we need to do, okay, what we need to do is we need to remove this. Okay. Now what we're going to do, the zucchini. The zucchini, we're going to put on a half moon, about a 1/2 inch thick. You can go a little smaller, you can go a 1/4 inch if you want. Okay. Very simple, nothing complicated here. Now what we need to do, we need to add a little more oil to this pan. I would say about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Let's give this pasta a toss. See how that's doing. Okay, that's still got a little ways to go. You get back in there. Now, what we need to do is we need to put this over a medium heat. And what we're going to do is we're going to go in with the zucchini. When the zucchini is done sauteing, we're going to return the shrimp. And you still want a little bite on the zucchini. So, you don't want to make them mushy. So, hey, what happened here? I don't want this piece. That's the end. I don't like the end. Okay, so let's saute this. And this should take about 3 to 5 minutes. All I'm looking for is for them to become nice and soft, but not too soft to the point where they're mushy. So let me continue doing this. I will return the shrimp, and then I will show you how we're going to plate and serve. So the zucchini is just becoming nice and soft now. And that just looks wonderful. Now what we're going to do is we're going to return the shrimp and the onions. Now boy, this just smells fantastic. I wish you had smell-o-vision so you could smell what this kitchen smells like. Boy. Okay, so let's mix this. Give the shrimps and the zucchini a good mix. The pasta should be just about coming to al dente. You don't want to overcook the pasta. So, what we're going to do is we're going to place the pasta directly into the shrimps and the zucchini. Okay. Now, we're going to need some of this pasta water. So, look at the mess I'm making here. I can't believe this. Okay. Boy. This just looks and smells fantastic. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, what we need to do is we need to remove it from the heat. And we're going to toss this. And we're going to toss this. Okay? We're going to go in with another 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, we're going to go in with juice of a lemon. Squeeze the whole thing in there. Okay, remove the pits because nobody likes eating lemon pits. So let me just remove these pits and squeeze. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in with a little pasta water. Not much. And what we're going to do is we're going to toss this until the sauce becomes nice and creamy. So just keep tossing and keep tossing. And if you're not a fan of the tossing, take your spoon and just stir and get that mix nice and nice. And just keep mixing. So I am a fan of tossing, so I'm going to keep tossing until this becomes nice and creamy, and then we will plate and serve. Okay, so what I did was I cleaned up here a little bit. I tossed this very nicely. It's all nicely combined. Now what you want to do, you want to go in with freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And this is going to be about 1/4 to 1/3 cup. You know, it doesn't have to be exact. So what we're going to do is shave this cream in there nicely. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to toss it until that sauce becomes nice and creamy. Okay? And there you have it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to grab some of the pasta. We're going to go directly in the center of the bowl with it. Make sure you get some shrimp and some zucchini. Okay. Let's go in with a little more pasta. Okay. Let's grab some shrimps, some zucchini. Okay. Let's grab some more shrimp. Put a shrimp right there. Clean up this bowl a little bit. We'll put some cheese on it, and then we will serve. Okay, let me put this shrimp right there. Okay, let's clean the bowl. Okay. Sprinkle a little grated cheese on top. Okay. Garnish with a little parsley. And there you have it. Linguine with shrimp and zucchini. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I hope you guys subscribe, hit that like button, and don't forget to ring that dinner bell. Now let's give this a try. And it just smells delicious. Mmm. 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 Oh man. Mmm. Mmm. This is absolutely delicious. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.